Hi guys, welcome back to my readings. Today we're going to have a little quick peek at the month of February. So this is a romantic reading for the month of February for all those that are interested in romance, are in a romance, or don't care for either one, but at least a romance with yourself. All right, without further ado, let's take a little look. The major arcana card that came out for the month of February is the Judgment card. So it's all about your decisions in life and looking back and seeing what you have chosen, and pretty much you're looking at your judgments, at your choices, at how you dealt with it, how you can better improve the choices that you have made in the past when it comes to your romantic life or the way that you deal with relationships in general. Sometimes this card represents being judged for some of your past actions, or at least looking at the judgments that have occurred due to your past actions, and you sometimes can judge yourself too harshly. Perhaps you need to bring a little bit more humor into some of the things that have happened in your life, because after all, this is a classroom and we are learning little by little how to love unconditionally ourselves and others around us at all times. That is very difficult. But again, this could also represent the coming back of someone from the past and you being able to balance out those emotions, talk with that person, figure out what happened, and just put to rest some of the disagreements and unbalanced and unresolved issues that you may have had in that relationship. It could also mean getting back together with someone from the past, someone that comes back and revives an old flame, um, an old situation, or just looking at it from a different perspective, and not being so harsh on yourself. But this does represent something coming back from the past or something relived. So again, we're working with lessons each and every single day. So if you're in a romantic relationship, you just left one, or one that broke up many years ago, and then another one comes back, and you start to see the similarities that are in that relationship to one that you just broke off with or overcame or thought you did. And then you attract someone else that's about the same or has some of the same personality qualities that you really disliked in the person that you just broke off with or did many years ago. Then you need to know that it's something that you have to work on within yourself, because again, this is also a very karmic card of something coming back around again because you didn't learn the lesson the first time, third time, 100 times, and it's there again looking at you. But the more that it happens, the more you tend to recognize that it's something that's coming back around, and that you really need to focus on how it is that you evolve in a relationship. What are your patterns in your relationships that you need to break, or that you need to take a look at and see what exactly is it that I keep doing or desiring, or why do I keep attracting the same type of person or the same type of situation? It's like a never-ending wheel, like the wheel of fortune, where it keeps going around and around and around. It's the same thing. One day you're up, the next day you're down, but it just keeps repeating. They're very karmic situations in your life that you need to look at them, notice them, break the pattern of that relationship that you dislike. There's something there that you keep doing, so you need to focus on what that is. It requires inner strength to recognize that you need to change or modify your behavior, because it's all about you. Life is all about energies that we keep attracting, the same type of energy. What we put out is going to come in. So if you do not like what you're attracting, or the same type of relationships that are surrounding you all of the time, and you really start to see it and see, my God, I dislike this. I don't want this in my life anymore. I don't ever want to have to deal with people like this anymore. You need to change something about you. That way, you don't continually attract the same type of situation into your life. This judgment card is real, and it's very hard to overcome it. But once you recognize it and see that perhaps there's things that you don't want to repeat in your life, and you start to figure out what that is that makes you attract that type of a person, you you stop it. You change it, and you start to see that relationships that are being attracted into your life begin to change. What you can't do is give up faith that things will change or get better or improve or be transformed in some magical way, because you finally start to see the situations in your life that you need to change and begin to work on that. And the work starts within. It's always you. It's always what you are attracting into your life, because there's a lesson there that you need to fix, that you need to change. There's something you need to see it for what it is and then work on it till you change it. Trust your faith in this situation, okay? Because some things you have to work through little by little. It's not going to happen all at once, and it's not going to happen easily. So it may take more than one lifetime for you to realize what's going on in your life. You know, the thing is, try to be patient with yourself and never lose faith that things are going to improve, okay, in your interest. You need to be truthful, and in your integrity, you need to be truthful to yourself. What it is about you that you like. What it is about you that you want to continue to do in your life. What have you set down because of others? What have you chosen in your lifetime to deal with or to put up with or to help that really doesn't resonate with who you truly are inside? So that could be part of the problem. Sometimes we feel we have to help others in our family or people that we love or children, what have you. We dedicate ourselves to other people and not to what we truly want inside. And then things start to become ugly around us because, well, we are living in a situation that we put upon ourselves that perhaps we shouldn't have. Or perhaps we should have done it maybe from another perspective, from a distance, and not right in the mix of it, or right in the middle of it, or moved in together with a family member or with someone that you really didn't know yet. You know, and you have to get to know a person before you decide you want to spend the rest of your life with them, because there may be things about that person that you do not want to deal with or do not want to repeat because it reminds you of something in the past and you want to break away from that. So perhaps we need to be more true to ourselves, to our own desires, to what we like in life, so that is what we begin to attract, because the more true you are to yourself and to your likes in life, the more you're going to attract that, because you'll start being that person that you really love inside. It's all about you loving yourself, what you love, what you want to do, and then you start to attract people that are like you. That way you have a better relationships with them. You can make better bonds that last forever, whether it be friends, family, relationships that are romantic. But you need to be true to yourself, first of all, and then things start to change. There could also be relationships that are attracted into your life, and due to karma from past lives, they're blocked. So because you met them and you think, wow, you have a really strong magnetic pull towards this person because at one point you really loved this person in another lifetime, or perhaps that person really hurt you badly in another lifetime. But in this one, you met them and you knew nothing about them, and you were attracted very, very strongly because of that energy that was there when you disconnected from a past life, whether it was love, hate, death, whatever. It was so strong that in this lifetime it pulled you together again, because there's karma that needs to be balanced, that needs to be fixed. And part of that relationship will be blocked, whether it's sexual, whether you're sexually attracted to that person and it just doesn't work out sexually because you're never satisfied. There's something that just doesn't work. Physically, there's something wrong. Something will be blocked in that relationship where it does not work 100%. But you still want to stay in it because you love this person. That love could be death from another lifetime. That person could have killed you in another lifetime. That person could have hurt you badly or left you many, many times and just hurt you so much that that energy is what remains there. But in your soul, unless you have like vivid images from past lives and you can actually see, well, that person hurt me. Why am I really liking that person in this lifetime? I have no idea. But if you don't have that, then you won't know. To you, it'll just be a really strong emotion and you'll think, oh my God, I really love this person. That's when you need to work on your solar plexus, because that is what tracks relationships from past lifetimes, especially karmic ones. So you need to eat a lot of yellow foods. You need to wear yellow. You need to work on that chakra. You need to rub it clockwise, counterclockwise. Turn it, and focus your energy on yellow and on that area in your body. It's right above of your navel. Okay, because if you are in a karmic relationship, the best thing you could do is try to figure out what the heck you're doing together with this person, who's helping who, balance the karma from the past, and then leave it and move on to something that's not as karmic, that's more resonant with your energy, with who you are, with who you want to be in this lifetime. Sometimes we're meant to stay with those karmic relationships. It's a contract that we have with these people. But who's to know, right? It's hard to know everything. I'm just giving you scenarios of different relationship issues that I have learned as I have lived. And some of them are really, really hard, okay? But through meditation. When you meditate and you work on your third eye, and you meditate and on your connection to your crown chakra, they have colors, there's foods associated with them, there's meditation techniques. When you meditate, you can open your third eye internally and you'll see visions of past lives. You'll be able to talk to your guardian angel a little bit better. You'll see things in dreams that will give you clues as to what you need to do next, and clues as to who's coming into your life and who you need to leave, because you'll see snippets of these people and what they were doing and what you were doing. You'll see through your eyes into that lifetime. You'll know you're there. You may even see yourself, in a little piece of it, but mostly you're going to see through your eyes and see the people around you, okay? And you'll recognize them immediately, even if they don't look exactly the same. You will know that soul and you will call it by its name. You will actually know who that person is. But it takes a little while to be able to master the technique of meditation. For mostly it helps you relax, it helps you become more centered in yourself, and it helps you straighten up your chakras, or be more connected to them, so that you're more connected to your guides and your angelic help. And your dreams also tell you a lot, so you need to pay attention to them. You need to write them down, try to remember them when you wake up in the middle of the night. Just all of a sudden, either something wakes you up or part of the dream may wake you up. And if it does, try to jot things down, because eventually those things are clues as to who you are, who you were, who you need to stay away from, who is a good match for you, or who you need to wait for. Sometimes you have to just wait, and the universe will bring things to you. You don't have to go out of your way to meet someone. The universe is going to bring it right to you, because you're going to attract it. Whether it's karma that you need to balance out in this lifetime because of your contract before you incarnate it, and you need to work on these relationships before you actually meet somebody that's really good for you. That you won't know until you live through it. You just have to live day by day, stay in the present moment, try to meditate every day a little bit, just to get closer to that energy that is guiding you each and every step of the way. Archangel Michael is also telling us that for the month of February, he's going to be very close to us. He's going to be there to assist us in cutting ties to the past, and bringing people and situations into our lives that we need to experience, or that we need to work on, so that we can move forward, so that we can become more enlightened, more on our path, without making too many U-turns or wrong turns, and then having to backtrack and start all over again because of our decisions. And we need to start seeing the decisions that we make, the ones that are good for us and the ones that are not good for us. Why did we make that decision? How did we make it? And then change that, so that as you move into the future, you don't make the same mistakes. Try to recognize who you are and where you're too compulsive, where you're not compulsive enough, where you're not active enough, in making decisions. Do other people make decisions for you and then you just follow through? Because no, you don't want to do that. You want to always stay on top of your own life and what's going on, but you don't want to be too hasty, and you also don't want to sit on your laurels too long, because sometimes experiences or opportunities come and they're in a flash, they're gone. You can also get visions of what you need to do next, and if you're not paying attention, the vision comes and the vision goes, and may come back around again 20 years from that point. Because time in the universe, it's fluid, it's like nothing, it's like a second, but to us it could be 20 years, because we're incarnate, we're here in heavy, dense energy that keeps us down to the earth, that keeps us in the body, okay? So we know meditation, very important, something that we need to start practicing for ourselves and for the people around us. We're more calm, we're more connected. For our children, more patient. We need to be more patient with them because they're learning their situations and we're mixing in ours with our children. We really need to be careful how we treat them, be more patient with them, listen more than we speak at times so that we can hear what's going on in their lives. Could be very tiny, subtle little hints that they give you of something that could be going on with another person, with someone in school, with one of their peers. You need to pay attention. As you come more closer to your true self, which is spirit, okay, and the connection to divinity, your guides, and your angelic help, you become more yourself. You start to appear more like who you truly are to other people, who you are inside, whether you're an artist, somebody that sews, somebody that likes to help others, a nun, a priest, it doesn't matter who you are. What you are inside, it starts to come out and shine to others. They start to recognize who you truly are, and you're not that person they thought you were. You're someone else, and you're really special, and I really like you. You know, people start to become attracted to you because of you finally coming into yourself, okay? And that's the only thing that's going to help you with relationships. Whether you're in one now, would like to be in one, or don't really care for one, we're here to experience love and life through the eyes and through connection to other beings. So keeping ourselves separate and away from others so that we don't become hurt is not the thing to do, because being hurt sometimes is just the other side of happiness. But we need to be able to take it and then give it, you know, take the pain, but still give love and learn from that pain, because once we learn from it, we don't experience it again. But if we don't, if we hide away and we put it away and we don't want to deal with it, it'll happen again. Because you learned nothing from it except you learn how to hurt and how to go within and put up walls around your heart so that nobody else can touch you. Somebody's going to come and touch you, and they're going to touch you really hard, and it's going to hurt you a lot more than the previous time, because you blocked yourself. And we're not here to block ourselves. We're actually here to be really, really open and experience a lot of love from others. When you're open, when you're showing the world who you truly are, people are attracted to you and they actually love you unconditionally. This is not a sexual love or whatever. There may be one or two that would like you that way as well, and you them. But mostly it's true love, true unconditional love. Help me, I love you so much, can you help me do this and that? And then you truly start being who you are here to be. A spiritual person that helps others and that helps yourself grow a lot. You become happier. You truly become more happy by starting to be who you truly are, and not who life has beat you down and made you, other people have told you who you are. No, you're not that person, nowhere near. Close your eyes and look into your heart and say, I deserve to be happy. I deserve to have joy in my life. I deserve to be happy in my relationships with other people, whether it's romantic, family, friends at work. I deserve to be happy. And if someone is jealous and envious of me, that's their problem, not yours. And you don't have to try to hide who you truly are because of it. You just have to keep shining your light, because eventually they'll come around or they'll disappear from your life. If you do not allow that energy to phase you, eventually they're gone and you'll still be there. Shining your light as true as you can to others, okay? Close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. No matter what is going on in your life, you can still be happy. Be yourself. We're going to have a particular appetite in our lives at this time. Okay, if you have shut down sex or relationships with others, you're going to have an appetite for food, or you're going to have an appetite for something else that may be unhealthy. So you need to find what part of your life you're blocking, so that that other part that you are doing instead of relationships with others, getting out there. I know right now there's the pandemic going on, but there's certain things that you can still do. Okay, they haven't totally cut your life off, which is a blessing, and we need to be very thankful for that. We do have some limitations, but not 100%. If some of you are in a relationship and you don't have to be so blocked with your partner, you need to have better communication with them, open communication channels, be more tender, be more loving, be more open, or your appetite will turn to something else, and it could be something unhealthy like overeating or not eating or whatever it is that you're doing. okay? But we're going to have an appetite, and the appetite that's normal is having sex, being with a person, um, art, drawing, writing. Those are appetites as well. To be creative in this lifetime, we need to show people who we truly are, or let our creativity flow. If you are blocked and you don't want a relationship with anyone, or you're looking, you need to open yourself up more. You need to drop the walls in your heart. Be more of who you are, a sexy person. No matter what you think you look on the outside, this is energy that you're pulling from inside of you and pushing it outward to attract a partner that's healthy. You need to be more healthy within so that you can attract a healthy relationship. Because if you fear what you look like in the mirror, or you think you're too fat, too skinny, too this, too that, your hair's not long enough, not curly enough, not straight enough, whatever it is you're worried about, you need to stop, or you're going to attract someone with those qualities, and you don't want that. You need to feel 100% happy with who you are. Do the things that make you happy so that you can attract someone like that. Remember, the appetite is going to be very pronounced during this month, okay? So you need to focus in on something positive, on something healthy for you. Drop the walls. Feminine grail. It's all about femininity and not focusing so much as being one of the guys. We are in a male-driven world. So if you're a female, you're going to want to compete with males. You want a job that pays as much as males. So maybe we need to focus on our feminine side. Wear more skirts, more dresses, a tighter bra so your boobs look bigger. I mean, I don't know, whatever it is that makes you feel more feminine. Do your hair, put on makeup, your nails, wear clothes that makes you feel more feminine. It's what we are. We are the Holy Grail. The Holy Grail. The cup of love. It grows inside of us. It comes from us. We need to be more feminine in order to curb our appetite, perhaps, that we have, so that we can attract into our lives what we need to help us feel more feminine. And it's a connection to divinity, what we have, that we need to strengthen as well. Become more feminine during this month. Show yourself more. Be prettier. If you are a male, this is asking you to become more connected to your feminine side, which helps you become connected to the right side of the brain. Being more creative, attracting more of the love that you want into your life. And number one, being more spiritual. We become more spiritual when we're more connected to the right side of the brain than the left side that's all linear, and it's about work and money and being direct and straight and walk the straight and narrow. No, you want it to go like this and like this and like this, because that's what the right side does. It's all about creativity, pulling out from inside of you what others can't see, what you can see, what your soul sees, what you're happy seeing, what you're happy being, who you're happy attracting, whatever it is that you are like. You need to show more of it. We're being asked to do that. Now, okay, enough of that. That was plenty, wasn't it? The acceptance, harmony, 14. Being more balanced. This is the temperance card. This is the card of the Sagittarius. So a lot of you are Sagittarians that are listening to me at this time. We need to balance more our creativity with our lives, our physical lives, what we're doing. We're a bit off balance, and it has to be a continuous balance of our emotions flowing and flowing in our lives. Otherwise, we block ourselves, and it's not good, especially for a Sagittarius. But this goes for all of you. This is the temperance card telling you to be more balanced in all areas of your life. Something is out of balance. The appetites. Something is out of balance. So more meditation. See, he's sitting in a yoga pose for meditation, connecting to your emotions, connecting to your heart, to your inner fire, to what makes you burn. Connect to that more and become more of who you truly are during the month of February. That will help you with relationships, and it'll help you understand more about you and what you need to fix in your relationship to be able to have a relationship with another person. Two of Cups. Being in a relationship with someone else. A union of you and someone else. Focusing on that. Focusing on how you can help that, whether you're in a relationship or not. And having faith. The Seven of Wands. Having faith that you have a position of higher authority. You can respect yourself and your own emotions, your opinions of yourself, your boundaries. Respect yourself so that you attract someone into your life that's a lot like you. Okay? There are some limitations to some relationships. Like they say, God's or man's rejection is God's protection. If there is a relationship that you were looking at or were hoping to have, and something happened and it just didn't go through, there was a limitation to that. It just wasn't about you. It's someone else's problem. It's someone else's relationship. It's not you. It's the fact that you have another path to go on. There's another relationship coming, and you don't want to veer off and waste time on something that's not for you. So there's going to be limitations on the people that will be attracted to you, or on the ones that you're going to be attracted to. There are some limitations on what you can accomplish in some of the relationships you are already in, because they could be karmic. They could be relationships that you're there to work on something, and once you do, you're meant to separate. We're just souls here learning lessons in a classroom. Once you graduate from that class, you need to go to another class. There's another relationship waiting for you. There's something better on the horizon. You need to know that. This is the Five of Pentacles. You're going to feel like you're left out in the cold sometimes, but really it's just you learning to turn around and see that there's help, but the help is coming from somewhere else that you haven't thought about, that you haven't touched upon. There's help somewhere in your faith, in your beliefs, in someone that you already know. But you need to find that. Who is willing to help you? Who is there for you? You need to go in that direction. Maybe you haven't seen it. You may be with someone. You need to help each other because there's a limitation to you two doing something apart. You need to pull together with that person and help each other to get past this problem or this issue that you're experiencing in your relationship at this time. And if you're alone for a reason. You're feeling that you're left out. You're not left out. You need to work on something that's creating the limitation of a relationship coming to you. Work on it. The Queen of Hearts, you need to work on your sixth sense. You need to work on your intuition. It's very important because intuition will guide us. Our emotions are part of the intuition. You need to connect with that so that you can move forward. If you feel like doing something and you don't know why the hell you want to do that or go in that direction, you need to follow it because there's something on the other side of that you cannot see. It's like blindly following something that you can't see, but you can feel it. It's coming. You know something is coming. Something is in the working on. You just need to focus on your third eye, on your sixth sense, on your intuition so that you can follow it without wasting too much more time because you don't want to. Queen of Hearts is all about becoming very close to your family, becoming the nurturer of the people around you, where people can come to you. Be open so they can help you, so you can help each other. Become more connected to who you truly are, your emotions. The Queen of Hearts is all about love, tenderness, nurturing, connection to her emotional world. It guides her. Her intuition guides her. She could be a very helpful person to you. It could be your mother. Become more connected to your mother. Don't become your mother, though. You have to become yourself. Be more yourself. Connect to your sixth sense. It's going to help you to move forward. Talking about the mother. Here's the mother, the Empress. Once you connect to your truer self, you'll become more magical. You'll be able to attract more love, money, everything that you need into your life. Everything transforms, but you have to connect to your sixth sense, and there it is. Be more connected to the Mother Earth. That helps a lot. That helps you. More connected to your mother, to who she was if she isn't on this plane anymore. Talk to her. She's still with you. If she is on this plane, talk to your mother. Have a closer relationship with her. What the things that she went through. Learn from your past. Learn from the people that have already gone. Maybe you can talk about some of the people in the past. Who is it that you are a lot like? So that you learn from them and then learn how to be in the future. A different person. But the Empress is all about attracting the things into your life that you want at this time. Whether it's a relationship, a better job, you can do it once you connect to your spiritual self a bit more. We're getting a lot of major arcana cards. The Teacher, getting some clarity. This is, I believe, the Hierophant. Becoming more committed to what you want in your life, whether it's a better relationship with yourself, with your family, with your romantic partner. Getting that clarity that you're hoping to achieve. Now, the Empress, if you're a male, you're about to attract someone that's very beautiful into your life. Someone that can magically connect to the earth, to the heavens, in order to manifest the things that they want. There's somebody that's interested in you that has that ability, but if you don't believe in them, it's not going to happen, and you're going to look the other way when you already have someone that's very interesting in your path. Open your eyes. If you are a female and you're hoping to meet someone, here's the card of commitment. Someone is coming into your life. They could be a Taurus. This Empress represents a sign of Taurus as well, because it's Venus. And Venus is the planet of Taurus, okay? And this card represents the sign of Taurus. So even if they aren't an earth sign, they're very grounded. They're very capable for a commitment. And this is what you want. So you need clarity as to how to achieve it in your own relationship. Sometimes we can become very confused as to how to achieve these things, but we need to realize that it's our own thoughts that keep us trapped. Sometimes we need to look at things from a different perspective. Look at your issues from another angle to see if maybe you can change something, or someone else. You can talk to someone else that knows you, that could help you find out what it is you need to change. Here we have someone else. The Knight of Pentacles. Again, something slowly that comes into your life that's very grounded, that's very committed. Whether it's making money, something is coming your way. Perhaps you need to study something new. That may take a little while, but eventually it will be a very good grounded job that helps you. This could be a relationship as well. Someone a bit younger than yourself that's very grounded, but they're coming in very, very slow. This is the custodian of the fire, of the light. So someone that holds the power to help you become more of who you are is on its way. Page of Angels. This is the Page of Swords. Mysticism. Learn more about your spiritual self. Be more investigative. Learn a bit more so that you can transform. Look how big that butterfly is there. Transformation of this, of who you attract into your life, of that chakra. What else am I getting from this card? There could be someone that's watching you already that really, really likes you, that will bring some transformation into your life. But this is all about mysticism too. So learning what you can about yourself spiritually, your chakras, your solar plexus, working on that solar plexus so that you attract what it is that you want into your life. Some of you may be in a codependent relationship at this time, or you may attract codependent relationships into your life. That's where you need to be more self-sufficient. That way, when you do attract somebody into your life, they are as well. So that codependency stops existing. Because sometimes that ruins a relationship when you're both codependent on each other, and it becomes this relationship that's kind of, it's just not 100%. Because that codependency will continue until you break away, become very dependent on your own self, and then you can come back together again. If you're meant to be with that person, to where you both are standing on your own 2 feet, you both are a person now more mature and who you truly are, then you can come together and again maybe try something new, something totally different. And the last card we have is the Universe with yes. It ends the way that you've been so that the new person can begin. A new cycle, a new era of your life, something that transforms, that ends so that something beautiful can begin, whether it's your relationship with yourself, with another person, you're single and boom, all of a sudden you met somebody. This could be the card of traveling as well, traveling to meet someone that you have yet to meet. When you can travel, when you do take a little trip somewhere, maybe you're planning something, do it. Because you might meet somebody very wonderful at the other end. Somebody, again, with the qualities of the Hierophant. Somebody that's a teacher. Someone that other people respect. Someone that has commitment on their mind, that would like to have a relationship that's very committed, very loyal, very spiritual with you. Okay. Now, I've planned to do... Again, she wants to come out. Again, we're working on our intuition. Remember your book of life. You've already lived a lot of things. I lived a lot of lives. Try to learn from them so you don't continue to make the same mistakes or go in the same pattern that you really, really want to break away from. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have 3 choices. The first choice is going to be whether you are in a relationship, choose A. Because that part of the reading will be for you. If you're not in a relationship and would like to be in a relationship, choose B. If you're not in a relationship and don't want one, you're in a relationship with yourself and with the people in your job or whatever it is that you do, then choose C, because that's what that's going to be like, okay? So I'm going to pull some cards. I'm going to stop the video right now, and then I'll be right back. Okay, I've got my piles. All right, let's start with the bottom. First card that came out was the Moon in reverse. The Moon is all about illusions and things not being seen clearly, and you're coming out of that illusion that you've had in your relationship. Perhaps something has happened, you've learned a lesson. You're starting to see things for what they truly are, and your partner as well. It doesn't necessarily mean that you want to leave them, or you're starting to see that perhaps a lot of things you have caused, or a lot of things perhaps you had to take responsibility for your 50% of it, whether it's being jealous or being too I don't know, you just don't mind what's happening. I mean, there's 50-50. It's both sides of the coin. You're either seeing something that you could have changed or that you need to change in order to have a better relationship, or you're starting to see your partner in a truer light, something that perhaps you didn't know was going on. And that you need to work on that. So coming out of that illusion that you've been in and the darkness that you've been in, maybe you're going through the dark night of the soul. This has been very hard for all of us this past year with the COVID. So maybe it's something along those lines, okay? That you're learning a lot from that, and you're becoming closer to your partner now, and it's easier to communicate with them. You're joining up with them a bit more. You've got the Three of Wands, which is a lot more passion. You're starting to make plans. You're looking at moving or looking at going forward, whether it's with business, in your relationship, with a family. Maybe you're teaming up with others in the family and moving in together and trying to work on family relationships with others. This could be children that you have. You're getting closer to your children, or you're planning to do a move somehow, somewhere. This is you looking forward to your life, looking ahead and making plans for the future with your partner, with your family. Abundance is coming your way. So these changes that you're thinking about making are all very positive. Keep your thoughts positive, raise your vibrations. There is a lot of beauty in you and in your relationship. Learn to see the beauty in the world and everything around you, so that you raise your vibrations and you can attract more money, more love into your life. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life and those around you. So keep your thoughts very positive. Open the door to Spirit. Spirit wants to give you a hand in all the things that you want to manifest, and you are becoming more of a spiritual person as you're moving forward, because the door is opening. You are becoming closer to your guides and to your angelic help. Keep going so that they help you a bit more attract and be able to manifest the things that you want into your life at this time. The only thing that is real is love. Shift your focus from the problems back to love, unconditional love for yourself, for the people in your life, for your romantic partner, for your family members, your children, your parents, your siblings, the people at work. Focus on love, and things will start to transform in your life, and the world is your oyster. You can go in a different direction, and it's a positive thing what you're thinking about doing, okay? Now, on to the second choice. Single and hoping to have a relationship, okay? First of all, you're being asked to take a break. Maybe you're burning the candle at both ends. You're working, you're helping family, you're staying busy, because you're trying to keep your appetite at bay of what you truly desire, which is a relationship or someone a lot like you to come into your life and really set you on fire. But you're being asked to rest a little bit, because the time may not be at hand yet, but it's soon to happen. But for right now, you need to rebuild your energies. You need to raise your vibrations. You need to become more of yourself. Meditate, connect with your divinity, so that you figure out what's happening, and be more accepting of yourself, of who you are, your limitations, the things that have happened in the past. Remember, we got the Judgment card at the beginning. So you need to be less judgmental of the choices that you have made and the things that have happened, the people you've been with, the time that has passed. Don't be so judgmental. Approve yourself more, because you've learned some very, very important lessons. You've gotten past a lot of things. You can teach a lot of this to others, but approve of yourself. Take a break right now because things are about to change in your life, okay? Take more pleasure in resting and the beauty that lives around you. Raise your vibrations, become more of yourself, and you'll see that you'll have more pleasure in your life. You need to also be aware of what you are projecting, okay? For the qualities you admire in another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. So again, we're working on the energies that we're putting out, trying to fix and work on the ones that we do not like so that we can attract the type of person that we really want in our lives. And remember, only love is real, and pleasure, what gives you pleasure, what makes you happy, what are the things that you truly want to do and be in your life. Approve of yourself more and of the things that you are attracting. And if you have to take a break for now, do it until you become more sure of who you are and what you want before you attract again something cyclic, something karmic that you don't want to experience. You want happier. Door to romance is definitely opening, and there's something there. You have the key to unlock this heart, to unlock the cage where you've been blocked. You have it. It's about to open, but you want it to open in the right way. So take time to get to know what it is you want to change first before, boom, the door opens and you're facing something that you really don't want to look at again. You want to see something that you haven't seen yet. Be in the present and dream of the future. When we dream, everything is possible. So what you're dreaming of can become a reality. You just need to believe. Don't lose your faith. Here's the Two of Cups. It's coming. Someone that's a lot like you is coming into your life. You're going to be making a deal, or you're going to be closing something out and opening something. Something is happening that's going to change, where you're going to attract someone into your life, whether it's from the past, and I don't see it here. I believe this is something new that you are dreaming of that's coming your way. Remember, it's about to open. Don't give up hope, okay? Just rest for now, because the universe is on your side, and they're going to open that door that's been closed for a very long time. Drop the walls in your heart so that it can. Love you too, and let's go for number 3. Let's see, the first card that comes out, you're a person that is alone at this time because you choose to be, the hermit. The downside of the hermit, this is a person that learns a lot about themselves, they learn about life, they learn about spirituality, but they're very lonely sometimes. And that feeling is okay for a little while, but in the long haul, you really aren't meant to be alone, and I already said that. That's the downside of the hermit. Very wonderful to be alone, to find time, to attract the things that you like into your life, everything but a relationship. And we also need that in order to have that reflection, because otherwise you're going to get it from other people. People at work, people around you, your neighbors, and you want to have it in a romantic setting with someone, or at least someone close that lives with you, that you can have that, a healthy type of reflective, energy back and forth. The hermit is very lonely, and you shouldn't stay in this energy too long. Love is all around you. There is love everywhere, all the time. Simply acknowledge it as the truth, and you'll have more romantic relationships come into your life. Just acknowledge that you are already surrounded by a lot of love, and that you should have someone near you that can show you more romantic love, because we're supposed to have that. 7th chakra. This is the crown chakra. You need to work on your connection to divinity. Meditate a bit more. Open up so you could see the partners that you've had in your life. So one of them might be around you already, and you're just refusing to see that. Cupid arrow strikes. Romance is on its way. So no matter where you're hiding, even if it's under a rock, it's going to find you. So prepare, because you're not meant to be alone. You're surrounded by love all of the time. You need to become more tolerant of yourself and of others that are around you. They may not be perfect. They may be hurt. There may be something wrong, something hurt about them. Either it's a physical hurt or an emotional hurt. But be more tolerant of those people, because maybe you're there to be their guide, their mentor, their lover, someone that helps them heal, and they could become like the love of your life. Just become more tolerant of yourself and of those around you. And that will be very helpful when it comes to love. Liberty is fine. You're already free. Liberate yourself from the past, from from hurts that are keeping you alone because you just don't want to be hurt anymore. You need to liberate yourself from that. You have become very free already, become quite the hermit, but it's time to attract something beautiful into your life. There are some blessings that are coming your way, so this is like a wish card. Make a wish. 4 stars, you have advancement. This is the card of 4 of Wands in the regular tarot, so it's all about culmination of a lesson, of something that you've worked very, very hard to learn, laying down solid foundations for the future, laying down the 4 posts, the 4 corners of your home, of a relationship, of something very committed, something that you've worked very, very hard to achieve, but you are achieving it. You used your intuition in order to achieve this, and you're making good on that, because now it's coming into your life. I hope you guys have enjoyed this reading. We're closing off with the Queen of Cups. Again, very important. Work on your emotional life. Work on becoming more balanced in your emotions and on following it more. Your intuition. I love you guys. I hope you've enjoyed this, and your choices need to become more of what you desire in life, closer to where your heart really resonates, okay? This is the Lover's card. It's all about somebody very romantic, very loving coming into your life. It could be someone that has their emotions well under control, someone very spiritual that follows their intuition. Make the right choices, folks. Use your intuition in order to make those important choices as you move forward. Here's the Ace of Cups. So there's new love. There's overflowing of emotions that are coming into our lives during this month. This is going to be a very important month for love, for emotional contentment, happiness with family. Try to keep those vibrations up and running. Love you. Have a blessed month. Talk to you again sometime soon. Bye for now. Share my videos with people and give me a thumbs up. Maybe YouTube will raise me up to a higher vibration and a higher place within itself. I love you. Bye. By the way, if you would like a private reading with me to check just on you for this month, write to me, Raisa's Healing Arts 11 at gmail.com, and I will get in touch with you. Bye for now.